Y'all like Rent-A-Girlfriend? Please say yes. I'm dedicating a whole segment to it. All right, Rent-A-Girlfriend. You like it? Hopefully you do. If you're watching this stream or if you clicked on this video, you like Rent-A-Girlfriend. Well, I got news for you. We're getting some new cards in Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 3. But before we go through all of the like the big stuff, actually, let me update that. It exists. It is an anime that exists. Rent-A-Girlfriend. We're gonna be reading it. So we currently have all of the SEC cards, and we have a bunch of SP cards. I don't think we have every single one of them. I'm gonna have to double check. So I checked. We have all of the SEC cards, and we have all of the SP cards. We do not have the SSP cards or the AGR card. Essentially have a good majority of the cards. We have about 10 cards of them to read off right now. But before we do that, here's some quick information on Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 2. All right, hey y'all, Lunch from the Future here. I'm currently editing this, and I didn't notice while I was doing the stream, but I had the microphone source wrong. So you're going to be hearing the webcam mic. I did my best to fix the audio. All right, there you go. Back to the video. But I know what you're thinking. But Lunchbox, it's in Japanese. Don't worry, I'll read it to you. So here is the set information for Rent-A-Girlfriend. All right, it is going to have 100 cards and 125 parallel rares. So it is a standard set distribution. We have all the set distribution right here. There's 92 super rares, 12 triple rares, 10 SP cards, which we currently all have, 5 SSP cards, which we don't have, 5 SEC cards, which we do have, and then we also have 1 AGR card. Now, the AGR card is signed by an absolute legend. No, what? I say that and I don't even know her name. One sec. Lizzie Freeman. I'm kidding. Sora Amamiya. There we go. She voices Aqua. Yes, she does voice Aqua. Here we go. We'll bring in the tab. Thank you, Reddit. Yeah, she voices Aqua, Chizuru, Game from Agame, Elizabeth, Nazuna. Yes, they do. I do have her SP card. Oh, she voices Maxwell and Nike. Okay. And Illustrious in Azure Lane. Oh, hell yeah. All right, there you go. All right, so there you go. That is the 1 AGR card, Sora Amamiya, which I believe is her first AGR card. I'm almost certain. And she is a huge Seiyu. So I'm sure that her AGR card is going to go like skyrocket straight to the moon. If you're into that stocks and shit of the box topper PR cards. Now, I did talk about this in a previous episode of This Week in Weiss Schwarz, if you haven't checked it out. So the box topper PR cards are going to contain 3, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18 total cards. Now, there are 18 total cards. Now, 2, 4, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them are going to be first and second cards. Very simple, very basic. It's exactly what we've been doing, at least what Bushiroad's been doing for up to this point. But there's also a chance to get some of these reprint cards from the first set. Now, here's the thing, though. These cards right here, like the chase cards, the major cards in Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 1, and they're just going to reprint them, which let's be honest, not a lot of people bought into Rent-A-Girlfriend, even though, it's a huge property, it's a huge series, but for more of the competitive Weiss Schwarz players, Rent-A-Girlfriend did not really pique anybody's interest because, the deck wasn't that great. There weren't that many viable competitive decks in Rent-A-Girlfriend, and now I'm hoping that with 100 brand new cards that we will actually start getting a little more competitive viability for Rent-A-Girlfriend. And all the cards here, again, are the cards that people are like, oh, I need that Chizuru. That 3-2 Chizuru right here, the green one, right here, fantastic card. Fantastic card. So a lot of these, and there's the Brainstormer too that you need. So there are a lot of reprints. And, of course, my girl Ruka. Love her little headband. Love it. She is also getting a reprint, the level 1 as well. So that's kind of neat. I'm assuming they're going to be having like a foil upgrade for the PR cards, but we're not gonna know until we actually see like the physical cards, which like around release week, that's when Bushiroad starts like, all right, here's what the cards look like. Please buy. So we have all of our cards right here. Here we have Sumi, we have Ruka. Don't tell me. Midori? That's not it. Mami. Is it Mami? I'm gonna have to look it up. I think it's Mami. And there is Chizuru. I'm almost certain it's Mami. I could be extremely wrong. So we're gonna start off. Ooh, gotta zoom out. We're gonna start off with everyone's favorite Chizuru. So we're gonna start off by characters, not by the rarity. That makes it a bit more RNG than necessary. It is Mami. Ah, yes. We're gonna be reading the SEC right here. Okay. Listen. All right, listen, everyone. I'm not the biggest rent-a girlfriend guy. All right, I'm not the biggest rent-a girlfriend guy, but the art. Listen, the art is pretty good. All right, the art is pretty good. Can we at least admit that, even though we're not the biggest rag fan, art's pretty good. Also, like, look at that. That's beautiful. Like, it has like a banner there, and then their birthday. It has their birthday. Hold up. Oh, it has their. Does they have their Twitter handles or what? No. What is that? What? Hashtag diamond? They have some hashtags there. Oh, this is beautiful. These SEC cards look fantastic. Oh my god. I want this one, right? That is beautiful. Man. Okay. Can we just end the stream here? No, okay. Let's keep going. All right, let's see. Here's true color of this feeling Chizuru. Let's get started. Here's Chizuru's first effect. On play from hand, pay 1, top deck clock. Search your deck for a level 1 or lower character. Hey, you know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it. All right, she's a searching Ricky. She's an on-play searching Ricky. That's as basic as you could get. At the start of your opponent's attack phase, if there is an opponent's character in front of this card, you can move this card to an empty row in your front. She's a runner. Remember earlier when I said that I'm hoping Rent-A-Girlfriend gets better? I don't know. That's the SEC card? All right. Hey, you know what? Very basic. She is a runner. Very fitting for the character. And she's also a searching Ricky. Also very fitting for the character. Okay. All right, that's fine. This one over here, the one where she's eating ice cream. Even the SP card, it looked beautiful. Like that looks great. All right, so here is Ideal Girlfriend, and she does have a climax combo. When on play from hand or by the act effect of Brave Girl Chizuru, which I think we'll talk about in a bit, you can pop one of your other characters, put the bottom card of your clock to your stock. So on play by herself, so on play from hand or by the effect of Brave Girl Chizuru, pop one of your characters bottom of clock to your stock. So she does pay for herself. You do like get rid of a dead character on board, and maybe if you weren't using that to heal. And then, oh my god, is that turn 3? That is turn 3. All right, so on attack, if you have Girlfriend and Tears in play and you have 2 or more other characters, you could pay 2. This card gains the following ability this turn. 3 turn. When damage dealt by this card is canceled, burn 2. So up to 3 times you're able to do it. So you swing, pay 2, and then this card gets canceled, burn 2, up to 3 times. So if you swing, pay 2, your opponent cancels, burn 2. They cancel that, burn 2. They cancel that, burn 2. Hopefully one of those burn 2s are gonna stick. It's a nice reassurance. It's not really like, I mean, I guess if you're swinging 3 and it sticks, you're golden. And then you swing 3 again, and if that sticks, I think at that point you're just gonna win by vanilla swinging. It's not like on attack, pay 1, ditch 1, burn 2. Like, I personally like those kinds of effects because you reach for damage. This one is more like a reassurance for your swings. And like, this definitely could be like, maybe have 2 on board, then like have an extra 1. Like, it's fine. I think it's okay. I think it's decent. It's not super crazy. You know what I mean? It's not super out there. We do not have the base Rarity Art, but we do have the climax? Question mark? I think we have the climax. Let me double check. We do not have climax. We do have some, like, you're essentially running 8 door, which like it's meant to stick damage. Yeah, but like if you're like that turn, like I have to win, you're obviously going to use like secondary finishers. Like, you're not going to be using this. It forces damage to stick or a chance to kill the remaining cancels for your other character swings. This card right here, this level 1, is this card for the base rarity. That card for base rarity And then it is this card as the super rare. So there's the super rare, there's the base rarity, and then here's the SP card right there. And this one, we do have the climax. We do have the climax for this one. All right, so she's the level 1. This card gains 500 power for each of your other Rent-A-Girlfriend characters, which is the set trait. So she's going to be getting what? This would be a 4. So she's going to be at 6k power full field. Then with the climax, it is Adore. She'll be at 7k, so not super bad. And then when you play Delivering Her Feelings, if this card's in your front row and all of your characters are Rent-A-Girlfriend characters, search your deck for a Rent-A-Girlfriend character. Reveal it to your opponent. This card gains 1k power. That's it. So just play the climax, search your deck for a character, then this gains 1k power. So it is like, it's essentially like kind of like a beater, which is pretty good, I guess. There is this one that is the base rarity, and here is the triple rare. There's the triple rare. Wow, okay. Like so far, every card has been like fairly basic, nothing too crazy. You must like on attack burn and not something that can be money counter. You are absolutely correct. But everything up to this point has been fairly basic, which is nothing wrong with that. But this is kind of good. I do like it. Just play the climax, search your deck for a character, then this gains 1k power. It's gonna be a beater. Oh, it gains 1k power until your opponent's next turn. So she is gonna be at 7k, right? I said 7k, right? Yeah, she's gonna be at 7k cross turn. And on climax, she's gonna be at 8k. Then you swing. I do kind of like that you play the climax. And then you search. So you try field it. You play the climax, search, and then you shuffle. So you're getting 3 cards out of your deck. So that way you're not like, ooh, am I gonna accidentally trigger it? You won't, because you're gonna have them straight into your deck, straight into your hand. So there's no accidental triggering of any card that you need. So I kind of like it. I kind of do like it. So those are all of the Chizuru cards. Mami. So this is True Relationship, Mami. You buy for the art, not for top tier. Just like you rent a girlfriend for the date and get burned after. Hey, actually, bars. Actually, bars. So here is Mami in SEC. She's looking really pretty. She's a 0/0. On play from hand, if you have 2 or more other characters with rent a girlfriend, you could draw one, ditch one. Very basic card. Very extremely basic card. And then I'll play from hand, pay 1, ditch 1, search a character. She's a drop searcher. Okay, which is good. I'll play, draw 1, ditch 1, then you can pay 1, ditch 1, search a character. Not bad. Dual utility. That is it. That's all she does. These SEC cards, effect-wise, seem very obtainable. Isn't that the point of a rental girlfriend? That they seem attainable? Climax combo. On play from hand, you can ditch a card. If you do, put 1 card from the bottom of your collection to the waiting room, then salvage a character. Okay, that's not bad. So I'll play, ditch a card, heal from bottom of clock, then you salvage a character. All right, pretty solid. And then climax combo. When this card attacks, if you have a little funny in play and you have another character, you can ditch a card. If you do, reveal 8 cards from the top of your deck. Shuffle them back into your deck. Burn equal to the amount of wind triggers. Wind? What? Oh, let me just, what month, what year are we in? What year is this? Oh my God, it's 2025. Who plays wind? I'm going to play wind. No, I'm kidding. All right, so it's not milling. It is, so there's like less like chances of getting quote like climax screwed. So you top check 8, reveal all 8 for each wind revealed. Burn for however many revealed, and you shuffle everything back into your deck. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I think I like it. Kind of. Mayhap. I think I like it. Do we have the climax? We do not have the climax. Here is the base rarity of this one. And here is the super rare for this 1/0 right over here. This nice 1/0, the 5k power. This is Intriguing Relationship Mami. She has her only effect as a climax combo. On attack, if you have the climax in play, if you have 2 or more other characters, you could put 1 card from your hand to your stock. All right, that's neat. Top check 2, choose up to 2 characters, add an or an event, add it to your hand, and ditch the rest. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, not bad. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Do we have the event? We might now. It's a 2-1 event. Is it the 2-1 event? Oh, it's Sudden Visit. Okay, so we do have the event that you could snag with it. It's this card right here. It's called Sudden Visit. This one right here, there's the super rare, there's the base rarity. So this card states, it's a 1/0 event, rest one of your characters from stand. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 1 and lower characters in your back row and send it to the waiting room. Holy shit. So it's an MST. Rest one of your characters, pop a level 1 or lower character from your opponent's back row. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, here is the climax rare, the base rarity for that the 1/0, and there is the triple rare. Very nice. So there are the Mami cards. Very neat. I like it. I do like the Mami. There's one that's like you could choose your effect. Oh, this one. Oh, look at that. She's going. Yeah, this one states you may choose your characters for the return ability. So the wind icon, you know how it bounces back? You can choose your own characters now. Neat. All right, we got 3 more to go. Here's a Ruka. Let's talk about Ruka. Single-minded devotion, Ruka. During your turn, this card gains 1k power for each of your opponent's characters. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Your opponent has a bunch of stuff on stage. You could just bump her up. Pretty solid. When this card enters the stage from your hand, you could ditch a card. Did you say bounce your own character? Yeah, with the wind? Yeah, for the Mami? Yeah, you can. You could choose for the wind. When you trigger your wind, you could bounce your own characters with that one. With that Mami on board. When this card enters the stage from your hand, you could ditch a card. If you do, choose one level 0 or lower character from your waiting room to the stage. That's decent. That's not bad. And then, when this card attacks, you may pop one of your characters. Send one of your characters from the stage to the waiting room. Reveal the top card of your deck. Add a character or ingredient to curry from your hand. Okay, so reveal if it's a character or a certain event, you can add it to your hand. As a level 1, that's not bad. Yeah, this could definitely be your secondary level 1. And it's actually kind of good. Here is, what is it, Great Sister? Great Detour. Great Detour Ruka. It looks, okay, she does have other effects, but her main one is the climax. So the previous Ruka effect I didn't like because it was a like a change effect, but it wasn't even that good of a change effect. So let's see what this one does. If this card is in your waiting room and you're at level 3 or higher, when you play normal as lover, you can pay 1. Call this card onto the stage. What the? So if she's in the waiting room, you could play the climax and call her from the waiting room, kind of like a standby effect. And that's all she does though. That's the only thing that she does for that climax. But on attack, choose a card from your opponent's waiting room and either put it at the top or the bottom of their deck. Okay. All right. And here, looks like here's a burn effect too. And then on attack, you could pay to ditch a character. Put the top card of your deck into the waiting room. Burn X, where X is equal to the cost of that card plus 1. So X is equal to the cost of that card plus 1. So what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing is that you're going to be trying to running a lot of level 2s or high cost characters, like a lot of 1/1s, 2/1s, 3/2s, maybe 3/3s, because it's just character. No, sorry, it's just cost. So if you have like a 3/3 event, that will also count. And it's plus 1. So if you do mill like the 1/0, you're going to be doing a plus 1 there. So you'll be burning 1. That's not bad. Pay 2, ditch 1, mill, and then burn equal to the cost. That's not bad. I do like it. Let's read the 2/1 Ruka right over here, which we have the base rarity right here and the super rare. Very cute. So here we choose the 2/1 Ruka, which we do have the climax. If you have 2 or less climaxes in your waiting room, this loses the level. She is a 2 or less climax early play. If you have 2 or more other characters, this card gains 1k power, so she'll be at 8k, and then climax combo. When this card attacks, you have Taste of Kiss in play and 2 or more other characters. Top check 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal a character or ingredient for curry, add it to your hand. Ditch the rest. And then you trigger twice. Whoa! You didn't need to do the twin drive, Ruka, but I appreciate it. I like that. Really quick, here's the climax. There's a triple rare, there's the base rarity. We do have ingredients for curry. Here is the uncommon, the base rarity. Here's the super rare. I like the super rare one, but the uncommon one's still kind of cute. Like she's grabbing garlic for 98 yen. This one states that put 4 cards from the top of your deck into the waiting room. Salvage a character equal to the soul triggers milled. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely loading up your deck with a lot of like things that just like have cost and soul, which thankfully these ones have cost and soul, like the 2-1 that we just talked about. This is pretty good. I like the Ruka cards. I genuinely do like the Ruka cards. I'm not just saying that because she has a ribbon. All right, I'm gonna dispel all those rumors right now. I don't just like her because she has a ribbon. All right, even though that does kind of play like a small little part of it. All right, pretty solid. But if you don't get the 2-1, because the 2-1 is going to be like the main climax combo. When she comes out at a level 1 and you can't get her, you do have this 1-0 as a backup. That is great. I like it. So here's Sumi. She is want to change Sumi. When this card attacks, you give a character 1k5 power for the turn. Okay. And then on reverse, when this card reverses an opponent's character in battle, clean cut. All right. Well, that's all we'll talk about that one. All right. Moving on. So this is to your strength Sumi, and it looks like she does have 2 effects. When this card attacks, if there's positive attitude brings smiles in play, and if you have 2 or more other characters until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card gains 2k power and the following abilities. All right, 2k power and the following abilities. 12k5. She is on a green one, so she's probably on a gold bar. So she'll be at what, 13k5 for the turn, and then 12k5 until your opponent's next turn. This card cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects. Okay, so hexproof, very nice. When the adjacent character attacks, top check 2 cards from the top of your deck, return up to 2, and then ditch the rest. Ooh, so when this card is attacked, not front attack, not side attack, just attacked, whatever. They can't side attack, they can front attack, either or. So when they attack, top check 2 cards from the top of your deck, return up to 2 back, and then ditch the rest. So this is essentially like keep the climaxes, get the optimal cancels in. So you'd mill, so top check 2, if one is a climax, one's a character, and they're going to be swinging for 3. Personally, like we could just like keep one on top, keep the other climax, then you'll cancel on the 2. But if you top check 2 characters, ditch both of them. Hopefully the next one will be the climax. Dig deeper in your deck for those cancels. There is another effect. Oh, there is another effect. Everything was just kind of like clumped together. When this card is sent into the waiting room from the stage, you can return this card back to your hand. If you do, choose one character from your waiting room and send it to your stock? What the hell? What? When this card is put into the waiting room from the stage, you may salvage this card. If you do, choose one character from your waiting room, send it to your stock. What the hell? So she's just constantly going to be recycled back. That's pretty good. I like that. That's nuts. All right, let's read the 1-0 Sumi, which here is, there's base rarity, and here is the super rare. Oh, she's cute. There she is. Sumi with climax. During your turn, this card gains 2k power. All right, pretty good. And then when you play Greatest Feast, if this card's in your front row and you have 3 or more other characters, top check 4 cards from the top of your deck. Add a character to your hand. Ditch the rest. Then during this turn, this card gains the following ability. On attack, top check 2 cards from the top of your deck, return 1 to the top, ditch the rest. So it's getting, oh my god, I'm trying to choose what to trigger. No, is that what it is? Yeah, top check 2 cards, put 1 to the back, and then you ditch the rest. It's not even damage cry, it's when attacked, you get to check. Yeah, so when this card is front attack, yeah, it's not like when this card is front attack, you top check 2, and then damage goes through. Like, in a sense, I kind of like the Sumi. She is on a gold bar, though. So, like, I kind of, like, have to play her. There she is, happy. There she is, crying. Oh, so sad. Poor girl. The other ones, the green one, the other green ones. We do not. All right, so these ones, we do not have the base rarity for the new girl. The new girl with the silly hat. Let's see what she does. All right, last one. Whimsical Modern Kid Mini. There she is. Whimsical Modern Kid. I haven't caught up on Rent a Girlfriend because I'll be honest, got kind of bored of it. But when this card attacks, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. If 1 or more was revealed, add a character or looking for a gift in return, ditch a card. Pretty decent, not bad. Then when this card is reversed and your opponent is level 0 or lower, bottom deck. Okay, so it's a bottom deck bomb. All these cards are like, the SEC cards are like the cards you want to play in your deck. So let's do this one first. She does have a 3-2 combo, though. She does have a 3-2 combo. When this card is put into the waiting room from the stage, top check 3 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal and add a climax to your hand. Ditch the rest. Then ditch a card. Okay. So it's one of those. There's a lot of these. Like when it's sent to the waiting room, top check 3, add a climax, then you ditch a card. All right, fairly solid. Really, like I those kind of effects are pretty solid. I do like those. And the last card we are going to talk about is this one, the Witness of Love Mini. So she states, when this card enters the stage from your hand, put the top 2 cards of your deck into the waiting room, and you burn equal to the amount of soul triggers milled. That is pretty good. That is pretty solid. Pretty solid. I do like that. And then climax combo. On attack, if you have leaving it to emotion in play, you may put the bottom card of your clock to the waiting room. And that is all she does. Just on attack heal from bottom. And that's it. That's all the Rent-A-Girlfriend cards. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Not bad. Not bad. Nothing too crazy though. All right. Nothing insanely like out there. Nothing that like I was like, oh damn, that's like crazy. The Blue Archive reveals were a little more crazier than this one, but this is still pretty decent. Yeah, let me know in the forums what you think of the Rent-A-Girlfriend cards. I'm definitely interested in the set. I am curious to see how this all turns out. So yeah, we'll keep our eye on this one. And I am really interested in those SSP cards because we haven't gotten those, and we do have the AGR card as well. All right, with that, we're logging off. Take care, everyone. I'm gonna go do something. I'm gonna go eat dinner.